Good morning, everybody. Joy Mason here with Joy Mason Communications. And today I have my friend Kim Ward, and we're going to talk about animals and how we've known each other for almost 30 years and some of our animal adventures. And I want to ask you, if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe and share and have fun with me, because I'm changing the focus of my YouTube channel. It's Joy Mason Communications, but not just about me. It's about my people that I know that are involved in the animal world. So welcome, Kim. What can you tell me about what you do? Tell my audience what you do. What's your business?
So my husband and I have a business, and we supply animals for movies, television, commercials.
Wow, that's got to be pretty exciting, huh?
It is. It's fun. It's exciting. It's something different every day. It's a great adventure.
So, what I like to tell you, what I like to see is you have a couple of poodles,
I
don't
do
you?
have a couple of poodles.
And did they appear in the Barbie movie or in the car or something? I saw that on our Facebook thing.
So I have three. They're here. Candy, Candy, come join me. Come here. Come here. Oh, Sugar's gonna come. Come here. Get up there. Jump. Come on. Get your feet. Oh. You
Can't
can't
see because of the background.
Oh no.
There she is, just
There
in
she
and out
is.
there. Is that one
There
from
she is.
Jackie? Is this one from Jackie?
No, this is Sugar.
It's Sugar?
This is my sweet one. This is my sweet one. So they were not in the actual movie. They did a photo shoot for what's his name? Let me look up his name really quick because I'm forgotten. David Yarrow.
Mm.
David Yarrow does a lot of really cool pictures. So
Okay.
he photographed um, the poodles for a Barbie-like thing, and he photographed them he just did some really cool pictures of them, but
Mm.
there was a Barbie one, yes.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, because I remember I take full responsibility of introducing you to my friend Jackie Panzak, and for one of the poodles. At least somehow you found out via that connection. That's pretty cool for me.
It was because of Jackie. It was because of you. We've been looking for like 4 years for a white female, and we were always like, oh, well, they didn't have any white ones. They only had black, or we only had one female, and she was, the person in front of you, got the only white female, or the breeding didn't take. Oh,
Right,
here's what's
right.
going on. And I
Yeah,
remember telling you about it, and you said, well, my friend Jackie breeds white poodles.
right,
It's like,
right.
how did I not know this?
Ah,
So
yeah.
you had me call Jackie, and we put a deposit down.
Yeah, and
And
what's the name of her kennel? I forget. Is it Admiration? Admiration
Admiration Kennel,
Poodles. Yeah,
Admiration
yeah,
Standard
that's it.
Poodles.
Admiration Kennels.
And so the poodles were due, I think, in October.
Mm-hmm.
And so she called me up and she said, I didn't have any white females. I'm doing one more breeding. Um, do you want to put your deposit down and be first in line for this last breeding, or do you want your deposit back? And I told her, let it ride. Let's go.
Right, right.
So December rolled around and I didn't hear from her. And I was like, well, there must not have been any white standard poodles.
Right, right.
And then, because they would have been born mid-December,
What year is this?
2019.
Okay.
So, uh, yes. So February of 2020, we were here at the house watching the Westminster dog show.
Right.
And that was the year that the black standard poodle had won. And my
Yeah.
phone rings. And it's Jackie, and she said, are you still interested? And I said, yes, I am. She
Yeah.
said there was one female white standard poodle.
Yay.
And that's the story of where it all started. I got Candy. And then after I got Candy, her sister, because you can't just have one. Poodles are like tattoos. You can't just,
You can't just have one.
they're very addicting. So you get one,
Right,
and then you got to know you're going to have more than one. at
right,
some point in
right,
your life.
right.
So I found out that Candy's sister was going to have puppies. And we were like, well, we do the movie stuff. You need a team. You needed two.
Yeah, right, right,
So we thought, well, we'll get another one.
right.
And the day that we went down, we ended up leaving with three puppies. So there was the one that I wanted, there was the
Right.
poodle that my daughter wanted, and then there was the poodle that we got for another friend.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
ended up with not just one, but two more white standard poodles and a black standard poodle.
Nice, nice. I want to get a black standard from her. Because she lives in Tennessee now. She doesn't live in California anymore. But yeah, it was my first dog. In fact, hold on just a second. I'm gonna show you something. You're gonna laugh. Hold on. Of course, I can't find it now. I have a picture of little old me with my first poodle, who was a little mini. It was toy in Europe, miniature here, of my first poodle. I'll find the picture for the next one we do.
I found Candy
Let's see.
in David Yarrow. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how I share my screen.
Oh, well,
Oh,
let
here
me
we go.
see.
Share screen.
I think you have to have, let me see. I think,
You have to enable
did
it.
you figure it out?
Yeah, it says host has disabled.
Oh,
Screen.
okay. So let me see here. Oh boy, we're technically, uh, there, try that. Is it working now?
Yeah, can you see it?
Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Is that downtown LA? Where is that?
So that's the Sunset Strip.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
So that's Candy, and this is David Yarrow. He's a super nice man, and this is I think her name is Alejandra Ambrosia. She was a Victoria's Secret angel.
Aw.
Very sweet. Loved Candy too. Great to work with.
And your husband trains everybody, right?
He trains all the animals. I'm the one that stays home and takes care of everybody. He's the one that trains them all.
There you go. There you
I'm the
go.
wind beneath his wings.
Huh?
I'm the wind beneath his wings. I raise the puppies and I get
There,
them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then let's talk about Seven.
Seven, my boy. Okay, so
Yeah. So
Seven.
So I met Kim back in like 95 or something, and I was going to acupuncture school up north in Santa Cruz, and I had a health crisis, and I ended up moving in with Kim and her husband and the baby, and that was, when was that? 2011?
Yeah.
2011.
Yes.
And they had these beautiful two Malinois that they wanted to breed, right? And
Bullet was my husband's like soulmate dog.
right, Bullet.
Love
And
Bullet.
Bullet been in a bunch of movies and stuff, right?
Bullet had been in a bunch of movies, and he competed in a sport called PSA, and he had completed level 3 twice.
Wow. Yeah.
And championed, whatever you call it. I don't know
Yeah.
what the correct name is, but he went to level 3 competition twice and won. Was the overall
Nice. Nice.
national champions. championships twice.
Right.
We loved Bullet, and he really, like, we don't like to, I'm not a dog breeder. I didn't especially want to breed dogs, but it was really important to him to have a puppy from Seven. And
Right.
so we
From
found
Bullet. From Bullet.
from Bullet, correct.
Right.
And so we went back and we got the female Sophie, who was a very special lady. She was our only
My
girl here in the
favorite.
house.
Love Sophie.
Sophie was a sweet girl, and we got her from her breeding went back to the same line as Bullet. So we were line breeding to kind of get some of the
Right.
the things that we loved about that particular line is what we were trying to achieve. So
Right.
Sophie had her puppies, and she had seven puppies total. She had 2 red puppies, a boy and a girl, 2 tan puppies, a boy and a girl, and 2 kind of like brown puppies, chocolatey brown kind of, they look like a boy and a girl.
Right.
And then the 7th puppy.
7th puppy. Yes. And I helped. Well, I said, why are you guys having a problem breeding this dog? I used to breed corgis. I'm a veterinarian. I know how to do this. And we did it. And I whelped out puppies and.
Well, you and I did the actual breeding.
Yep. Yep.
We were the ones that got the happy couple together.
Yep. And then there we are, I helped Sophie with 6 puppies, and then I left to go to the bathroom or so. I don't know what I did. And then there's your husband sitting there by himself. And then poof, number 7. I'm like, well, puppy. Dang, he came along, dang. But it was really special. There was a cute litter. They were, Sophie was a good mom, and it was fun. It was fun, and then he ended up being a star.
And so we ended up keeping 7, and we named him 7 because he was the 7th puppy born.
Right.
I was just kind of a joke. I said one day, well, if we keep this one, we're going to name it 7. And that was the puppy we kept. And so my husband actually liked the name. So we ended up keeping 7. And 7 went on to do some amazing things, but I think the most noteworthy role that he had was on a show called The Walking Dead. And he was Daryl Dixon's dog, and his name was Dog in the series.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have a picture of him?
I do. I'm going to show you my favorite picture.
Okay.
My favorite picture, I have a couple of them here.
And he just died, what, a month ago?
So 7 passed away on June 12th here at home with us.
So he was 13.
He was just shy of his 13th birthday.
Oh,
so
look, that's a great picture.
That's one of my favorite pictures. That's Norman Reedus, who is a really nice guy. My husband really enjoyed working with him. Malinois aren't always easy, and 7 knew when the camera was rolling, so he didn't always want to go with the plan. And so sometimes they had to change directions very quickly and pivot because of 7. And Norman Reedus was always willing to go in whatever direction that Dog took him in.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Super
nice.
Great human being. And my husband really enjoyed being there on set with them and working with Norman and that whole entire crew.
Nice. Nice. Well, he lived a long life.
He did. He was a good boy. And you know what? He really didn't have anything wrong until the very end, until the very last day. Up in the morning time, he was eating, he was running around with his girl poodles, and then we were watching TV that night in the living room, and he just passed away in our living room. Wow. Just like that.
That's the way to go. That's tough, but that's the way to go. I always tell my clients when I do medical scans and that kind of thing for pets that are not doing well and they want to know, is it time, and people always have an idea that that their pets are going to die that way, but they don't always. I tell people that in their world, it's usually, it's a survival of the fittest thing. And a lot of times if you have a pack and you've got an older dog, then they can't keep up with the rest of the pack and the pack has to leave them or other things happen. I have to tell people, they're not used to just saying, well, I'm going to die and I just, I pass away. They don't usually do that. There's something that helps them along. So I'm glad that it happened that way. I mean, it was probably quite a shock to you guys, but
Well, in all the years and in all of the dogs that I've had, he's only the second dog that has passed away. And it was Tom's first dog that like he didn't have to make the decision. So there wasn't a lot of guilt the next morning, like, did I do the right thing? And
right,
was it
exactly,
the right
exactly.
time? And
Right.
there wasn't all that. There was a lot of we were very sad, but there wasn't a lot of guilt the next
Right,
day.
right. Because I always tell people too that even for a veterinarian, you kind of have to weigh, is it too soon? What's going on? But for people that have my abilities, I usually know. And we've been through that, you and me, we've been through that before together.
Well,
But
my general rule of thumb is 3 bad days. If they have 3 days that they don't have their quality of wanting to eat, of
right, right,
enjoying life, the
right.
things that they enjoy, then that's when I say it's time.
It's time. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Well, this has been fun. Thank you. We've got more
Thanks for
stories.
chatting with me.
Yes, so I think we'll stop this one so I don't know how to edit yet, so we'll stop this one and we'll start another one and we'll talk about something else. So I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.